Put it live, Chilly, put it live. Oh. Come on, mate, I want to play. Oh, bitey face. Bit of bitey face. Quickly run! Okay, yeah, we're here for planes. Sorry about that. Yes. Morning, folks. Well, here we are then. Getting quite blustery, I have to say. Treetops are starting to sway, but what one needs to appreciate is that the wind speed above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing, above us. I mean, from just 10 feet up from the ground, I can feel the wind speed changes. So you know, not massively challenging at the moment, but as you can see from the sock, looking a bit lively. And if it starts, which it is, gusting, then big old lad being towed. So it's a direct southerly at the moment, isn't it? Well, it's direct. Well, that might be southwesterly actually. Have to look at it. Right across. It's a direct crosswind, let's put it that way. So you can see these guys not struggling per se, but you know, nothing that they can't handle. You can handle the truth. Oh, easy, Sammy. Seems when they come over the road, there's a little bit. Easy, son, easy, easy. There we go, there we go. So, the ladies and gentlemen and children on board this aircraft would have been notified that they've been in touch with London and expecting some quite blustery conditions for landing. So, just to let you know that it may get a little bit sketchy. Interesting to see, when's the last time we saw this whole section here empty of aeroplanes? There's nothing in there, so they must be carrying out some works or something. You remember yesterday when we were over the other side and we saw that particular area completely empty? So I'm sure there's a reason for it. So as you can see, they're crabbing here, folks. So pointing the aeroplane into the wind. Well, actually, I say they are pointing it. It actually does it automatically. You just do your normal descent procedures and keep an eye on those thrust levers. Or should I say, keep an eye on your speed. And then when you touch down, then you kick it. Oh, he's kicking it early, or she's kicking it early. Oh, a little bit long. Easy, son. Go on, get it down. There we go. There we go. Ooh. It's funny, isn't it? When it, well, it's not funny. Not funny at all. But when the aeroplane becomes not an aeroplane anymore, and it becomes a vehicle, is when it you know, that transition point. You see all that inertia, that weight. Blimey, 450,000 single aisle jets inbound. Hey, I'll tell you what I did see. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. This is looking a little bit more tasty. 767 with United. So you can see normally they would be sort of like in a far more straighter profile, whereas here a little bit side on, a little bit crabby, a little bit wee, a little bit woo. Nicely done. Wow. See that liquid vortex? Jelly. Hey, look what we saw. Have you got that engine, Jelly? The IAE engine. Very rare that you get to see this thing being carted around the airfield, but over there, coming from where we don't know. But check this out that we saw earlier on. Jelly, do you want to run that replay? At full speed, yeah? Full speed or? Well, I guess it could be. I guess it could be naught. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that, look, you can see from the exhaust. Oh no, sorry, I shouldn't be talking over the replay, should I? Okay, I'm coming straight back to the. Okay. Jan Stanley, look at the size of that engine. Well, the crazy thing is, Jan, is that it's actually a small engine in comparison to what we're, the bigger jets. It was an IAE International Aero Engine V2500, I think you'll find it is, which is a cool name for an engine, isn't it? Oh, hello. No mumbling or singing over replays. I didn't sing. No mumbling over replays. Mustn't mumble. Easy, Sam. Easy. There you go. There it is, easy. Oh. That's just a unseasonally high truck, high-sided truck. I am on the high roof today, by the way, folks. So, I was hoping you'd have to go like 20 feet tall to get that thing out of the way. So, stack starting to look a little bit tasty, isn't it? Is that something pulling into the back, or is that a northern runway arrival that I'm seeing there, right over there, or is that something that's making its way to the? I can see it long range. Okay, let's see. It looks like it is. So expecting the winds to pick up, folks, over the next couple of hours at least. True to our word, we'll get out there and bring you it, even if it is a little bit less blustery than we had predicted. Just about see the aiming point there. See that big white marker on the runway. I think that is the aiming point there inside the touchdown zone. And there you can see the threshold, the piano keys, and then the beginning of the TDZ. A Smug 95 looked like a Trent 700, not an IAE. Oh, I don't know about that. Trent 700 would be a lot bigger than that, wouldn't it? And also, the Trent 700 doesn't have that cone on the back of it, does it? I don't think. But hey, I'm always happy to be corrected. But based on the scale, the size of that, have to have a look back at it and do a little bit more research into it. Aaron Thomas behind the American 777. We've got a 787, an American 787 in from Chicago, and there is your Rogue arrival. Definitely we got a Rogue on the Northern. So the holds are quite busy, but we got the triple on this runway, yeah. Easy. See, the key is, as I've learnt over the years, is in crosswind conditions to land the left wing in, well, the wing that is facing the wind, land that wing in first, so as to, or that side of the aircraft, land that first, just to avoid the chances of the wind flipping it. You know, we're not so much flipping it, but flipping it. Here's a perfect visual example of what we're talking about when they're flying crab style. Wow, 3,000 people tuning in. Isn't anyone gone to work yet? Yes, it is. A lone 380 being towed into the maintenance sector now. But why it's so empty? If you look closely, you can see all the flight surfaces working together. High speed, low speed ailerons. The ailerons behind the wing there, commonly known as the flaperons. They're the high-speed ailerons. Outboard wing ailerons are the low-speed ailerons. Wow, beautifully touched down there, man. There's the big swing. A few people are not working today. Yeah, the Aussies have just got back and cracking a fresh one. Some people retired. Kiwi Susie, evening there. Deborah Davies, Daz Fitch. I'm at work. There we go. Nicole Smith, Insomniac in America. Sure, there's a song there somewhere, isn't there? 3:20 New York City AM. That is JC Sports. J-Manx Skills. I've actually got lots to do, but Coffee and Big Jet TV happened. Jem saying. Joe Thompson, good morning. So glad I'm working from home today. Yeah, just set your. Is it the OO email reply out of office? You wouldn't want that though with the old with the boss trying to get hold of you, would you? So a lone 380 being what's going on? Have they they've stopped operations on this runway. I think for that runway inspection, possibly. Zynax, welcome back, Zynax. Aaron Tom's got both, got 2 rogue landings, both are American 787s. So yeah, one small thing in terms of the update on the 777-9. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, the engine mount on the it transpires that both the other test aircraft have also been found to have issues with that thrust mount. The other thing, which is quite interesting, somebody mentioning a severed thrust mount, which is not good, because that's not just a crack, that's a complete separation, which you don't want to be, you know, taking all the paneling off and discovering that the main link for the engine mount, for the engine pylon, or for the engine to the wing even, has failed, completely failed, severed. It's a big word. Boulogne. Blue sky, Jerry, Gilly. My son is arriving from Bologna on 543. Hope we can track and catch him landing. First time I have a relative landing when you are streaming. I'm so excited. Blue sky. So let's look out for BA 543, folks. Where is that right now, GP? Is that still yet to leave Bologna? Oh, it's an hour away. Okay. So what is that? Sort of like over Germany or something like that. Up above the streets and houses, rainbow claiming, hey. Sorry. Where is it, Gilly? Okay, so sort of like north of Dijon. Is it one of those two there? 543. Oh, there it is. Yes. See? God, blimey. Yes, I am filtering it right now. Filtered British Airways, fresh ground aeroplane. So it is BA 543 we're tracking, folks. But we'll do that nearer the time, I think, when she's literally on finals. Or he. It's he, isn't it? My son. Did I say my son? What, my son? Well, that's quite long, isn't it? A bit of a floater there, me old son. Nick saying, good news is they found the issue during testing and can now design and install a more robust part. Look for the silver lining. Yes, indeed, we should. And again, I have to reiterate what I said yesterday, that who knows what issues were discovered during the certification and flight testing of the A350 or the A330 or the A300 all those years ago. You just don't know, do you? Because, like I say, the news wasn't highlighting stuff like that at the time. But the thing is, you see, here's the problem. They've got to first of all investigate the reason why the component failed. Let's just go through this first. Because the material that they used for the see the big cone on the back of the IAE engine there? That's the reason why I believe that one on the trolley to be an I-80 engine. Yeah, so, you know, the first thing one needs to investigate is the reason for its failure. You just don't know. You don't know whether it is the actual component's fault or one of the attachments faults. You just don't know. So rather than speculating, it's best to just leave them to it. However, I don't think that's going to take, you know, oh, we'll knock up a new one, because the revised one is going to have to be tested as well, is it not? You know, so a few months or maybe more at least before they start flying them again, I would imagine, because they'll have to go through certification. The actual component itself have to go through stress tests. I mean, we all know what they do with new aircraft, and they would have done this with the 777-9 because it's an all-new composite wing. So they will have had to have done the full brake test on it, literally a failure test, to the point where the wing will fail. And also, with that, I'm imagining that obviously the hull of the aircraft goes through all its normal compression tests and so on and so forth, but the engine mounts must be something that are quite stringently tested in terms of testing the stress and putting it on a test bed for it's much like, you might laugh, but it's much like the way they test mattresses with those robots, or not robots, but oh look, this is a nice comfy mattress, I must lay down on it. No, what I'm talking about is they have those like things that push down on it, don't they? And they do like they do the equivalent of 1,000 nights in a day or something like that. Whoa, easy, son. Nice! Little bit of a sort of like, bit of a Cockney sort of like, you know, trotting down the road landing that. Do you want to replay that, GP? No? Oh, okay. Oh, did it? Okay. Oh, well, that might work if you just got the landing, but don't do it yet. Don't do it yet, because I've got 777 on approach. So, get that tune out of your head, mate. Cockney walk. Oh, that's that. It was a bit of a Cockney walk, wasn't it? Hands in pockets, sort of thing. Double bite of the cherry there for the flare, wasn't it? Karina, yes indeed, all three test aircraft have been found to have the same issue with the thrust link. I'm hearing on one of them at least, it was a completely severed thrust link, which is like, wow, it's a little bit frightening that, because that's a That's enough to, you know, with the power of those engines, it's enough to rip the bleeding thing, allow the thing to, I mean, obviously there is other componentry that holds it onto the wing, but the thrust link is, you know, the biggest component. And just look at the size of it. Big droopy undercarriage on this one. Oh, mate. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Yeah, man alive, that was smooth, man. Smooth operator. It's old Chris O'Pole, isn't it? Oh my good God, really? Blimey O'Reilly, that's the thrust that went to apply thrust. The thrust doors failed, did you say? And the mount failed. Wow. Well, it would do, because that an engine ever so slight. Do you want to play that replay of that landing, GP? Let's just watch it. The one that's a bit of a Cockney walk. Chile. Oh, you kind of missed it. Nah, you kind of missed it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry folks. Yeah. Never mind. Boom walk. Alright. Louis de Leon, or Louis the Lion, possibly even, is a returning member. Welcome back, Louis. Sophie. That was so smooth, I thought it was the original. At original speed, Scropey. Rachel Van Zeller was on the news today. An idiot on a Jetstar flight arrived in Melbourne, pulled open an emergency exit door and ran out on the wing, slipped down on the tarmac and ground staff nabbed it. Blimey O'Reilly. That's flipping nuts, that is, mate. Someone dared that person to do it, or was he just a nutcase who was like, you know, I've got to do this. It's like one of those things where you're sort of like, you know, I wonder what would happen if I did that. But, nutcase. 767, United. Keep that power on, son. Keep that power on. Wow, look at the wings flexing, man. Love that shot. Love that shot. Whoa, all the flight surfaces. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Do you want to do that one, GP? Okay, I'm going to go to live. We're going to run a replay, folks. Stand by. Stand by. Wait till this one's landed, yeah? We're going to go to the replay in a bit, folks. Stand by. Egyptair's 320 near. Sleep up. Ooh, bit of blustery stuff there. Easy, easy, easy. Come on, son. Get it down, get it down. Yeah, good lad. Okay, let's watch that 767 back, GP. Run VT. It's funny, you know, mate, because when they're landing, it actually looks slow-mo. It actually looks slow-mo. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too... Oh, GP, can you turn it off? Can you turn it off? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit too early, isn't it? It was, yeah. You want it like, but that's a long time. I mean, it's long enough when they're floating over, when it's over the top of me. You've got another 10 seconds. Yeah, the play out time, yeah, the slow-mo. No, because we kind of want to see that slowed right down. I would. What's your run time at the moment then, in terms of start time? Is it, how many seconds is it? Is the whole thing? Yeah. Aggressive. Watch this wing suddenly lose all its lift and straighten out. Look at this. There it is. Which is, interestingly enough, the time at which the aircraft wing is not as happy as it is when it's flying, because now there's all that sort of like stress weight on the end of the wings now. Batters 56 crabbing a lot. Yeah. Yes. What you need is when what you need, GP, is when it's like 3 seconds from touchdown. That's when you need it. Shall I give you a now? Shall I give you a now on this one? All right. Okay. Not really. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Nice. There Air India 777-200, man. So just at the point where it sort of like goes over that lamppost. No. Graham Laidlaw, got to be windy over the Atlantic, BA 380 at almost 620 knots. Ground speed according to Flight Radar 24. Yeah, obviously this is all coming from the United States. Huge, was it typhoon, Jilly? Or, because typhoon is, oh, okay, because I thought the typhoons are the things you have out at sea, aren't they? Oh, okay. So it was, this is Hurricane, did you say, Ernesto? Okay, remnants of Hurricane Ernesto, which did hit some of the landfall, didn't it? Jamaica or something like that? Did it hit Jamaica? I seem to have read in the news, perhaps. Okay, so as you can see here, folks, as I zoom out here. Now, look, this plane is basically supposed to be pointing its nose at me. But as the winds are coming from our right, its left. The aircraft naturally crabs. This is a natural occurrence. It's not something that the pilots have to manipulate the aircraft. Just fly it normally. Oh, easy! And keep your speed up. Okay, is this a newly qualified pilot here? Newly certified. This is it, son. This is it. It's all down to you now. Sir or madam, of course. Oh, he's going to nail it. They're going to nail it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nicely done. Thing to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so on the Pacific side, they're hurricanes. On the other side, they're typhoons. Yeah, I seem to recall, like out on the coast of. Oh, I don't know. Steve Pym. Autopilot is only usable up to a certain wind speed. I guess I'm imagining that in these winds, there's a possibility they'll autopilot. Up to, I mean, even I've had, you know, at this point of a flight where you hear the bloop 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 from the flight deck, where they disengage the autopilot and then go manual. All these landings that you see here are obviously manual. I'm guessing that pilots would prefer it that way, and not only that, but it goes down in the log, doesn't it? I think a manual operation is a little better than an auto operation. If you keep putting auto land into your logbook, it shows you're a little bit of a slacker. I'm only joking. A little bit, you know. So you obviously need to have full skills. Auto land is generally for calmer situations, whereas this requires sort of like last second, like Emu was saying yesterday, especially in gusty conditions where you've got the winds increase then decrease, or just are very unpredictable in terms of. Beautiful Air India 222, man. Love that. Chester draws. Rachel Van Zeller. Noah's Aviation Channel. Good day to you. Jules Harris. Gropey. Morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well, wherever you are. Cyclones spin clockwise. Interesting. Cat 3 like fog, Karina. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Cat 3 as in manual, I'm guessing. Oh, is that no? Because they can land. In fact, they do auto land in fog, don't they? They do prefer to auto land in fog, I believe. Landed at Frankfurt in cat-free conditions on the 380. Whoa! Frightened the living daylights out of me, that did. Hold on a minute, it's getting a bit tasty now, mate. Yeah. Okay, let's get that down on the deck. We don't need that up here. Because that's into the wind, isn't it? Over the sky. 01 Mike D, auto land for 30 plus years on the job. Wow. 01 Mike D, auto land for 30 plus years on the job. Wow. Okay, so what you're saying is that you mainly auto landed, did Mike, for 30 years. Wow. Okay, so pilots still have to cut the throttles, as in pull back when they retard on auto land. Easy, son. Easy. There we go. Little bit sketch. Aviation's channel got to go inside a seaplane cockpit yesterday and start the engines well. Onkar Singh, Air India bringing their 350 Heathrow on 1st of September. Yes, Onkar, thanks for the update there, mate. We are in talks with Air India. They contacted us yesterday asking if we could cover it for them. But to be perfectly honest with you, it's going to be a difficult one. I think I'd rather be happier covering it from this side of the fence. See. So landing that left wing in. Colin O'Shaughnessy is a returning member. Welcome back, Colin. Robert D. Qatar 380 on the move, and that is it right there. Crossing the active. So the approaching aircraft will see that. Tower would have called out to the approaching aircraft, be advised, traffic on the runway, crossing the active on its way for departure. One cat short of crazy. Isn't that you, Julie? Neil O'Dwyer giving a shout out to say thank you for whoever gifted him the membership. That's good stuff. Thanks, Neil. Thank you for coming in. We always appreciate it when... oh yeah, there was somebody yesterday who gifted 5 channel memberships right at the end of the show. Well, I don't think it was at the end of the show, but I missed her. So I did take a screen grab, and I'm going to give you a shout out. Easy, there we go, nicely done. Beautifully straightened up prior to touching wheels. That was brilliant. Galavidian. You know what? That's a great question, because it's always something that, you know, people will wonder about. Is it easier landing a big plane in these conditions or a smaller plane? Well, I think it's all relative to your skills as a pilot. I think a lot of it comes down to that. Because if you are, I mean, obviously, one would expect with an A380, for example, with that huge tailplane, you would expect it to be slightly more challenging, and the big high-sided vehicle, so to speak, a bit like driving a high-sided truck than a low car, a low vehicle. You know, obviously. You know, they close bridges to high-sided vehicles for a reason. And I guess what you would call an A380, a high-sided vehicle for sure. Yeah, there's no panic. You got 2 miles of runway there, man. It's just obviously within the touchdown zone is what's critical. So, Galavidian, a question that, to be honest with you, I don't think I've had anyone on here yet, pilot-wise, who've flown both the small single-aisle jets and the big jets. I mean, somebody like Captain Dave, who I believe cut his teeth on the 320, didn't he? See, listen to the whistling noise here. I think that's something to do with those chevron, with the scalloped engine cowls. So the 777-9 wing, they've obviously taken technology from the 787 wing and carried it over to the 777-9 wing. Just in terms of the fact that it is a carbon, it's a composite wing as opposed to the alloy one on the existing 777. Look at the little one next to the big one. Noah's Aviation. Jerry, did you hear about the 2 Malaysian 330s with engines stalled 2 days in a row? Were they Malaysian 330 Neos or 330, no, CEOs? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness me, Spencer Moss. Well observed. Another, or is that, yeah, look at that. Well, yeah, there was another one, and they obviously, you know, they're still operating it, but it does look odd, doesn't it? I'm wondering whether that's, I have to know what that is actually. Easy. Yeah. I mean, there is a pretty decent inventory of spares, isn't there, for 380s? Not massively. In terms of a spare upper wingtip element on the 380, I'm guessing that because the Air France ones, when they were scrapped, there have been, well, when I say scrapped, we're talking about, yeah, they will take all the usable, reusable parts and put them into spares. Some MRO, maintenance, repair, overhaul companies will take stuff like that into their spares, but you don't know, do you, whether Arthur the Second, King Arthur the Second, yes, King Arthur the Second, although it is it is IEA, it's LEA, King Lear with Arthur Winglet. They'll read that back in history books in the future. King Arthur lost half his winglet in battle, and King Lear as well. Maybe it's easy. There we go. Nicely done. You see, that's the thing. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin. Yeah. So obviously, I would imagine that AIRBUS would not carry any spares. I doubt very much. But you just don't know these things. I mean, with that being the second time that that's happened with British Airways, would you think that maybe their spares or the management have basically turned around and said, I think we better see what we can do about sourcing more wingtip spare parts, because I'm not sure whether that has failed as a component, whether it's been damaged, whether, you know, what's that, GP? What, the birds? Yeah. Okay, well, timestamp it. Clickbait it, Jilly. Multiple bird strike at London Heathrow. They were just flying past. Yeah, no question about that. That's for sure. Rachel Van Zeller, King Lear fought the wind shear to land at Heathrow and gave Jerry and Big Jet TV a jolly good show. There we go. Yes, but King Lear has also lost his wingtip in battle. BA 545 coming across the English Channel now. Mama Gale saying, let me just go to that. It was yesterday. Pacer Mum. If you're watching, Pacer Mum, can I just say a big thank you for your 5-channel membership gifting yesterday afternoon. I do apologise for missing your name shout. So there we go, Pacer Mum. Thank you so much. Aidan Campbell, Delta 339 from JFK, 9 minutes out. Steve Batty, very funny. Okay, oh, hasn't it stopped filtering that aircraft? Still following that other one, isn't it? Oh. Who ordered the crab sandwich? BA 543, tracking literally all the way. The flight from Venice, 593, has been being followed by 543. Is it 543? Yes, it is 543 from Bologna. A320 Neo. And Anthony is his name. He's a passenger, yeah? He's a passenger on board. cheeky shot there, look. Yeah, nice. Retard, retard. Yeah, if the winds do pick up above a certain point, folks, where I feel a little bit vulnerable up here on the top, I am going to adjust it back down to the normal roof height, which will of course mean that I'll have to we'll lose a bit of height, but you know, in terms of my safety, that's the most important thing here. So yeah, be aware that that might happen if the winds get really tasty. Greg's saying, I thought I had a weird echo with the audio this morning. Turns out my wife Hayley has the stream on in her office. She's terrified of flying but loves watching the show. And Jed is singing. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't have a fear of flying anymore. The way these guys are handling it. That moment, because these wheels are not spinning. Oh, look at the diddle, actually. Not supposed to really eat those flowers, you naughty little thing, but you are little. Yeah. Got a bit of a mullet going on there, haven't you? Hello, yeah, good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, she said, Mummy's there, Mummy's there. Yes, don't you worry. Oh, lead you quickly. Heavy. Singapore 308 ETA 319 Aidan Gamble's name. Lucy, kids don't want to watch this morning. Fair enough. So true. This is the Neo. Wow, bang on the nail, man. Nigel Gale, Metataf, predicting wind 220, 18 knots, gusting 29. Is that from now, Nigel? Zero 01 Mike D. Look how the heavy's in the queue right now. Queued up, 2 350s in a row there, look, I think. Johan Heino, morning to you. There's definitely a couple of 350s. This is BA, I think, up front. Well, I don't know though, it might be Finnair or something. In fact, I think it might well be Finnair. Right, so maybe a 787 behind it, I don't know. Like a circle in my hand. I like that landing lights on there, or taxi lights on. give it the full beans on the lights. No, this is definitely not BA. This is probably Finnair. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Bosh! Nice! Cue that one up, GP. Let's see how that one works out, yeah? Not yet, not yet. Stand by. Gems C going on the 330 Neo with Virgin Atlantic next March. God, it's a long way away, innit? And it does creep up on you quickly if you keep active. Do things. Okay, all right. Yeah, we do have crosswind, a crosswind element at the moment, folks. Just bear in mind also, like I said earlier, and pilots will agree with me here, you're coming down, you're descending down through different friction layers. So, you know, winds at one level may be higher or lower than others. And then as you're descending through it, this is why, you know, you need to keep your wits about you for any unexpected turbulent conditions. For all members, by the way, along with all our Freeview audience, we're going to be putting up. Johnny is in the process of manufacturing highlights reel from Rome. So be ready to receive that. Ian Prothero. Oh, Ian. Oh, hello, hello, gorgeous. Don't be shy, come on. Oh yeah. Haven't seen this. We saw this land its first touchdown at London Heathrow quite some time ago, working alongside Qatar, wasn't it? Or was it Heathrow? I can't remember which one it was. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Beautiful aeroplane, man. Okay, so let's just get an update on. Ooh, why does it when it was? It's a good job that I kind of figure out which one it is. So the Bologna flight 543, British Airways 543, just about to cross over Biggin Hill, that area. Royal Tunbridge Wells 737. Ooh, there we go. What a beautiful aeroplane, man. Beautiful looking aeroplane. Retro, full on retro Qatar jet. Isn't that beautiful, man? Wouldn't it be great if Qatar did what Saudi Arabian Airlines have done and put all their jets in that livery, man. Suited and booted. Big old smile on his face, look. That's a happy aeroplane right there. Yeah, he's happy, got a big smile, look. I like the 25 on the engine cowls. I think that's good that they've done that. and not interfered with the fuselage. Oh, hello, here we go, ATR, everybody loves a prop. Bring it in. Nicely done. See the different pitch on the engines there for the props, so like counteracting that crosswind element. See you, mate. Beautiful aeroplane, you. Okay, so BA543 is what we're looking out for on Flight Radar 24, folks. We've got somebody's, we've got a member's son on board the aircraft, so I think by the looks of it they're going to join the back of the stack behind the Barcelona jet. Oh no, it might be going into the hold in the big and hold. It needs to turn left now, doesn't it? So the American pilots land in a different way, whereas they will land it and straighten it up. That's what, whoa, easy son. Yeah. Well, actually, wasn't it, Emu said, no, they land it and then straighten it up. Straighten it up before landing it. Because otherwise you become all discombobulated. But that guy definitely landed and then straightened it up, didn't he? Yeah, she's gone into the big in hold, has BA543. So we'll wait till she's out of the hold before shooting for that number one position. Good evening, pop pickers. Dun, 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 dun. I had to finish it. Sorry, I had to finish it. Otherwise, it'll be going round and round in the head all afternoon. Yeah. Okay, we got Doctor of Darb is a returning first class member. Welcome back, Donker. Sorry. Read one and then the other, Jerry, yeah? Donker. Doctor of Darb, thank you. Onkar. Onkar has gifted 10 memberships. He's on it again. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Francis Waite. Just wait, will you? Francis, a very warm welcome to you as a brand spanking new channel member. Bit of crab going on. Ooh, straight away I can see that mask or the eyeliner on this Air Canada 787. Amy Winehouse right there, look. It's even out all right bands, whichever way. I'm going to take this, I'm going to switch to the other camera setting because I think we've got enough daylight now. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Aidan Campbell, Delta 330, 200 from Salt Lake City, 6 minutes out. That's always a good one. Oh look, A319, I think that is, a 319. Basically, I'm guessing that by the size of its tail, and also it's a little bit longer than the 318, of course. But that's Air France using that jet today because of one of their 220s, no doubt, being out of action. I think Air France, along with so many other operators, having problems with grounding a high number of both the A220 and A320 Neos with the Neos. Oh, very nice indeed. Hold on a minute. Because of the Pratt & Whitney issues. Bless you. Kisa and the Moors. John Walton, HGC, Catherine Green, Clive Roper. Well, every time someone says that, I look up and I'm blimey, it was like 4,900 the last time I looked at it. Now it's 5,900 people. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Having a good day, or having a good end to your day, or a good early morning perhaps. We've got quite a few early birds in the east coast of America, on the east coast. That's the Mail Trade 7,000. Bosh, get it down. Look at the jelly, the heat mixing with the vortex. That's the vortex fly, sort of like drifting from that left-hand wing across the engine exhaust, creating that that jelly look. Oh, Raptorex, yes, that's actually right, yeah. The Nice route, isn't it? They don't use the 220 on the Nice route. Someone's mentioned that before, haven't they? Usually 320, 319 or 318, there we go. So yeah, Raptorex, thank you for reminding me about that. So it's nothing to do with the A220 issues, although they are experiencing issues with their A220 fleet, along with everybody else in terms of engines. Loopy Loo, putting it on the TV, doesn't want to miss anything. Aussie Dave is a brand new member. Welcome, Aussie Dave. I'm guessing you are an Aussie, mate. And a very warm welcome to Big Jet TV as a first class member. Great to see you. Going to be joining us next week on our Overseas International Mystery Show. First time, oh, it's not the first time we've done it, apparently. Somebody pointed it out to me the other day. We did Seattle, didn't we? We ended up in Seattle. We completely forgot about that. So it's not our first international mystery show. Okay, we've got somebody who's crew on 865 apparently. Easy. See, there we go. That's a sort of example of what Emu was talking about yesterday, where you're flying quite nicely into a headwind and then all of a sudden it stops, and then you sort of like lose altitude very quickly. But you know, it's all under control, of course, but you're prepared for that. It's a little bit, can be a little bit challenging. Lana Q. Lego Lass 221. Sam Tweedale, good morning to you. Aidan Campbell, couple of 380s approaching coast of Wales about an hour away. There we go. We've got A380s inbound then, folks. Oh, mate, what is that? Every time I go on here, I need now to look at, this isn't it here, is it? That's Manchester. Oh, mate, can you stop that? Scratching his bum on the fan. Thank you. Here's another one coming to have a look. Bologna. Is he still in the hold? No, it's an A330, Iberia 330, nice. No, that's Colonia. That's Barcelona. Where's he gone then? Have they sent him north? It's a bit odd, isn't it? Or is it on some... He's still in the big and old. Oh no, that's Aer Lingus. Hold on. Who's this here? That's yeah, I know, I'm trying to find him. I'm looking in Biggin. No. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Sorry, he is. Yeah, I was looking in the Ockham. My apologies. Yeah, there it is. Wow, she's done a few circuits. The old Bologna jet. Blimey. So Aer Lingus now confirmed once again to be operating at some point in the future. The A321XLR. Don't think there's any visible difference in the aircraft. The only real difference is that it has a long-range tank that's sort of like blended into the body of the aircraft, but inside the aircraft, as opposed to, it's actually underneath in the rear cargo compartment. Look, they're at it again. Look. Best of mates they are, and they the best of mates. A330. There's the 200 with Delta, I think. Noticeable drop in engine power there, man. Wow. That's crazy. He's doing Carly Simon. Old 543, and he baby sneezes, daddy sneezes. I know nothing stays the same, but if you're coming around again. 543, stuck there forever. So don't mind if I fall apart. Got another rogue arrival, GP, on the Northern. Oh, blimey, hold on a minute. I've missed a few people out here. Lisa Harrison has gifted a channel membership. Brian Crawley has gifted a channel membership. We've got Neil P. Dalgo is a returning member. Jay Carey, welcome back, Jay. Look at the high and low speed flaperons there, ailerons working, outboard ailerons, the inboard high speed flaperon. Yeah, look at that. Perfect example of the speed brakes coming up, and then the speed brakes being used on the descent, but then they become the ground spoilers, which act as brakes, part of the braking, obviously the wheel braking, standard sort of like braking system, although these are electrically operated brakes on the Dreamliner. And then of course your engine reversers. And when we say reversers, it is Simon Peach is a new member. Welcome, Simon. It's actually air pushed outwards, more so than forwards. It's actually sideways, which interestingly enough, it kind of makes all the sense, doesn't it? And it's actually Screaming Emu who brought that to my attention, or our attention, in the fact that the reverse air is actually a wall of air, almost like a blast. You know, when you get when there is a blast from a device, a bomb, for example, it's actually the shock wave that does a significant amount of damage. But interestingly, so imagine that wall of air, almost like a shock wave, which is it slows the aeroplane down. There we go, Simon Peachy, Lucy Super Tata Bandiro, Cheryl Wales, 453 next to land. This is it? Really? Came out of the hold that quick? No. This isn't 453, no. Oh, this is Austrian 453. Wow. We're looking for 543 though. She's doing another one, isn't she? She's doing another loop. Oh, hold on a minute. Is that them just coming out of it now? Are they just pulling out? Possibly. No. Just changed direction. Literally, she's heading. Blimey! Now they're heading west. Where are they going? What's he doing? I'm looking on my Flight Radar 24 app, by the way, folks, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking at BAW 543Q Quebec. But if you just type in BA 543 into your search bar of Flight Radar, it will show the aircraft, which has now come out of the big in hold, and it's sort of like, where's he going? Not diverting, is he? No, I mean, I know, but look at it. Look at the route it's taking. Is it heading over to the Ockham? Yes, they're following that route. No, but that it looks like they're heading over towards the. Yeah, but look at. Yeah, okay. Well, it's definitely heading towards the Ockham hold, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. He's turning right. So now he's going to join that lineup south of the airfield. Okay. Well, he's actually done a 180. It's just a bit of an odd sort of like, why didn't they wait till they were at the top of the loop and as they were starting to turn right, then just carry on and turn? Yeah, I'm guessing because of traffic. It's just traffic, isn't it? Mind you, what's that one just coming into the big inn now? I think that's probably the one that they had to avoid. No, the one from Venice above the big inn hold. He's going back in, mate. He's doing another loop. He's doing another loop. What's going on? What, the Bologna jet? No, he's not, mate. Look at him now. The Bologna jet. 543. No, he's not. The Venice jet is on the back of the stack now, mate. Look at our one. Okay, now he's moving into position. That was just a very odd sort of like... That's very... Okay. Okay, all right, okay. It's a bit like dark screen, isn't it? Yeah, Jerry, it's standard operating procedure, mate. Oh yes, so did the one from Venice. It did do that as well. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. So don't mind if I fall apart. There's more room in a broken heart. What's that? He's number one. Oh, what, the Bologna jet? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but for those who are like me, sort of like knowledgeable about the standard routing. Yes, brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. Well, that's what we were planning to do anyway, isn't it? Oh my God, don't tell him he's... Come on, turn left, son, turn left. He's not going to go cutting straight across, is he? He's not heading towards the Lambourne hold, is he, now? Oh, here he comes, here he comes. He's just a bit laggy, that's all. Just a bit laggy. Yeah, but it happens. Sometimes they go from the Bovingdon to the Ockham hold, don't they? They cut straight down and... Now he's going sideways. Now he's going sideways. Okay, he's straightened up. Okay, so apparently it's number one. Welcome, pop pickers. Today, number one, Bologna, British Airways 543. That's a clean United 787, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. Get a little bit of side slip in the cabin. In the cabin! Sorry. Oh, the little horses flat out, mate. And the Venice one's number two. Brilliant. Hello. Hello, sleepy. Scandinavian airline systems. One of the things that from my childhood I will always remember, and that would have been when I used to see the Caravels and DC-8s and stuff like that in the old SAS. And I always remember that it was Scandinavian airline systems. One of those things that you sort of like always remember. Some people think it's services, but the original, it might be services now, but the original was Scandinavian airline systems. Maybe they did change it, I don't really know. Okay, looks like she's third out is BA 543. So they have, okay, so they're putting more aircraft. So there are delays, in other words. They're putting more aircraft in the holding pattern, or in the holds. Yeah, you can clearly see. Just move that there a little bit there. Like that. So this one, and then Venice, and then Bologna. 543, 2 after this. Aer Lingus first. Bologna. That's it. Or Boulogne. Smackdown. Dissel. Well, it does if you do a deep search on the aircraft, but yeah, you need to go to yeah, if you just type the aircraft's registration into Google, then go down to Air Fleets. That's where you, or just put Air Fleets on your homepage as a favourite, and then you can sort of search the reg in there. That will give you all the information on its history and engine type. It won't give you history in terms of the amount of times the engines have been switched out. Right, this is the Venice jet. In from in your own time. Freezing breath on the wind. So Venice. I said Venice, and I'm singing Vienna, aren't I? I thought, yeah, Switzerland, isn't it? Vienna. So Venice is. Yeah. Italy, isn't it? Isn't it Italy? No, Venice is. No, Jerry, just. Switzerland, isn't it? No. Austria, that's it, yes. Jerry, just don't ever become a pilot, mate. It would be a mystery tour every single time I flew in it. Anyway, Jerry, really? Did you honestly just say that? I know. I'm not going to look at the chat for it. This is it, isn't it? This is it. This is Bologna. Spaghetti Bologna. Just as the wind picks up, man. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. These winds are getting a bit tasty, mate. And she's down. Yep, me and my geography. If you're relatively sort of new to Big Jet TV, don't ever rely on me for the max. Aero Mexico showing off their new liveried jet. Look how fast that thing goes in, man. Nice. Trevor Sampson tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. G'day, mate. Aaron Thomas, A380s are over Wales near Swansea. We've got 2 BA jets. I'm guessing they're BA 380s over Swansea in Wales. Alan Burton. Jerry failed geography, couldn't find the classroom. Oh, I did fail geography. Mind you, our geography teacher was more about, he was a great artist. He used to chalk these diagrams of you know, like it was more like, I did say Aero Mexico, latest Dreamliner that they've 737 Max that they've just launched or released pictures of. Big old triple. Yeah. Nicely executed, man. I'm having to hold on here because it's a big old downwash from that jet, man. Always the 777-300s always cause that mega downwash. Yeah, winglets have been around for quite a number of years. Let's face it. I think. I mean, in the commercial sector, I would say that Airbus were probably the first to dabble in winglets with the A300, wasn't it? I think that was the first commercial jetliner to have winglets. Of course, all the Boeings didn't start the winglet revolution or start working with NASA on the winglets. Talking about winglets, look at these beautiful blended wing tips on this 350, man. Beautiful piece of technology, man. Aviation architecture right there. Who's the other person? We got crew on board, GP? Carmen 2020 747-400 winglets, yeah, indeed. In fact, I think, yes, 747-400 was the introduction of the winglet, but the 400 was, hold on a minute, which came first, the A300 or the 747-400? Because the A300 was the first wide body jet, wasn't it? So I think the A300 was out before the 777, wasn't it? I think. Diesel 132 American 777s behind those 380s. Oh, okay, behind the two BA 380s, I'm guessing. A330 CEO with the raked wingtip, much the same as the 747-400. And that is the CF6 engine powering that 330. See by the big ice cream cones on the back of the engine exhaust. Oh, easy. There, big long flare there, man. Look at that. Back set down, and then slowly the boards come up, and then weight on wheel sensors bring the ground spoilers up to full. They're automatically armed by the pilots on the descent anyway. Speed brakes armed, so you know the aircraft's automation will kick in and do that for them. Even though there is obviously a manual operation of pulling the reverse thrusters up, or the reversers, the reverser lever, or depending on whatever aircraft it is, but generally behind the thrust levers is another separate reverse thrust lever which comes up and gets pulled up when the moment arises. Vienna does not have a desk for passengers who accidentally fly to Austria instead of Australia. This claim has been circulated online, but full fact confirmed that the airport does not have that. Okay, right. Yeah. I mean, how would you make that mistake anyway? Yeah. I mean, even I wouldn't do that, and that's saying something. Kid in PJ's lovely big A380. Indeed it is. And Austrians have a joke where American tourists are coming back to look at kangaroos. Blue Sky, my son Anthony has just messaged a thank you and said the wind wasn't as frightening as the frittata they serve for breakfast. Oh, ooh, frittata sounds a bit like fritter, doesn't it? Corn fritter. Those lovely fritters from the frittata patata. Let's call the old thing off. See the speed brakes like fluttering on the wing, literally, and that's got the CFM56 engine with the reversers, which no, don't be stupid. It's not gonna happen, is it? Really? What's going on down there? We're having a meeting. Yeah, good morning everyone. I just want to bring to everybody's attention, don't look up, he's looking at us. Just act like you're eating grass. Yeah, okay. But yeah, what about that one over there then, John? No, don't worry. Don't look. I'm not. Oh, flipping heck! That was funny, man. That was quite funny. Oh my god. Big jet briefing. Group chat. Oh my goodness me. Group chat. Funny, man. Hold on a minute, having another go. Look, right, okay, well, he's not looking anymore, he's still filming them with bleeding planes, but if we just keep talking. Anyway, so, you know, the gate, you know the gate? Yeah, you are. Yeah, hold on a minute, Is it, yeah, stop it, John, stop it. I told you. Wait your turn. Okay, so anyway, Steve. What is it? Well, I was going to put you on duty over at the tree tonight, if that's all right with you. Oh yeah, that's fine, yeah. And you, Harry, yeah. Okay, whisper into me here. Whisper into me here so you can't see. I'm keeping lookout. Right, nice one, John. No, John, you just. Sorry. Oh, for God's sake. Look at him all over the place. He's my favourite, that one over there. Where is he? Is that him? I know. I think he's in amongst the group chat. The one on the far side, the brownie coloured one. What's going on there? Oh, they are all females, and they, yeah. Planning a takeover of the van. Yeah. Oh look, there it is again. Sorry. It's another. Now that is definitely an IAE engine. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, man. Look at the combustor. Wow, you can see. Wow. So that's got the engine nacelle on. He keeps driving round, that bloke. I swear that's the same engine as before. Because there's nothing around there, is there? There's no bleeding plane and there's nowhere over on that part of where there's like an engine shop, if you know what I mean. Rachel T. Welcome back, Rachel T, a returning member. Tree duty. You have to be there. Aussie dive. Oh, Nick Fazy saying it comes from TBA power plant. From TBA power plant. It's where I work for BA. Oh, okay. So where is that then? Is that shed there? Or has it come from across the road? Has it been, because obviously this is a paddock area inside here, which is, you know, fenced off. Mind you, there's a few trucks coming in and out of there. So yeah, you know, it might have come in from the other side, I don't know, but is that an engine shop, maybe? That's two engines being carted over there. I find it a little bit interesting, right? Oh, easy. I find it a little bit interesting why they would be taking an engine over that way. Well, actually, yeah, they're going to. I guess they're going to take it all the way around the back of the bike sheds, aren't they? sort of like through there, and then where that vehicle is going that you've just seen, unless it's going in one of these. Oh, they do work on the 319s and the 320s and the 321s over on in that old Trident shed, don't they? So it might be. I'm just a little bit curious as to why 2 engines, 2 IAEs. Am I right? Were they IAEs? Who's that, GP? What's that? Somebody on the slinger or the... where's it at? Where's it at? Okay. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Got somebody's mum on the mini slinger standby on the way back to Australia, obviously via Singapore. So she'll probably rotate. Engine bog off, yeah. I say you buy one, you get one free. Buy one, I say it. See, there's a bit of Coronation Street. Wow, steep climb. Steep climb, man. Yeah, I can hear ya. I can hear ya. It's 67 as well, man. Easy. Wow, look at the speed brakes working. Yeah. Nicely recovered, mate. That was headed for a slam dunk, mate. But smoothed it out. I've noticed that quite a lot where they sort of like look like they're really aiming and then they just flatten out, literally. Very steep, somebody's saying. Ah, look, lying down with baby, is he? Oh no, just a couple of mates chilling out together, aren't they? It's very odd to see a horse lying like that. No, on that one. Oh, is there 3 of them? Its back legs is the ones that looks like it's the front legs, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would have felt the force, gotta feel the force. Oh, okay, Nick Facey, power plant is at the bottom of a GLA building along with workshops. GLA building, which one's that? Is that this one here? Wow, I'd love to go in there, man. But, you know, BA just would not allow it. That's massively out of bounds, isn't it? Still intrigued to know what workshop that is, but I'm sure, I don't know where the GLA building is. A little bit more info on that, Nick, if you would too, please. B738 Ash, has anyone seen the Mont Jack? The northern perimeter road by the vehicle compound. The Mont Jack on the northern perimeter road by the vehicle compound. It's very cute and someone's feeding it. The Mont Jack. A deer by the northern perimeter road. They should be removing that and taking it over somewhere where it's a little bit safe. Now, how the hell did it get there? Yeah. Where was that then? And I thought that, yes. Oh yes, of course, yes. Wooden carved giraffe and elephant. But I only caught a little glimpse through the hedge one time, and I thought, oh my god, because it is a zoo, isn't it? And I thought they had a giraffe bleeding. Oh my goodness me. Dear. They're wooden carvings. Yeah, muntjack's a little baby deer, isn't it? It's a little mini deer with little tiny horns, and oh, I see them on the golf courses regularly. There we go. And you do unfortunately see them at the side of the road, having walloped a car. Such a shame. Francis Waite tuning in from Darwin. I love Heathrow, mate. Get yourself a membership, man. Put your I love Heathrow. Put your name down as a put your name down as allow gifting on the channel, and then you hopefully become a member. Be good to see you in here. I love Heathrow. That's the Star Alliance livery. It's been taken off because they are joining Sky Team indeed. Which one is that he's talking about? What's that? That's a clip wing. No winglets on that thing. Phasing. Nice. Just a little bit of thrust reverser action there. Did Nick answer? Sorry. I'm just looking to see if I met Nick. So I'm intrigued to know which are the engineering workshops. Wow, what a great place to work in though, the engineering workshops. The smell of that place must be just fantastic, man. On the road 98, lots of heavies inbound. Thank you, on the road. Bit of a funky shot there with a 380. See the speed brakes. Thanks, mate. Glitter my butter, yes. We were expecting heavier winds, but we thought, well, seeing as we sort of like teased you with it yesterday, we thought, well, in fact, to be honest, I mean, you see, the thing is that's pretty strong, those winds there that you're looking at there. So, you know, it's pretty tasty. And as you can see, the aircraft are crabbing in their natural format. On the road, yeah, all fluids drained on the Concorde, but yeah, the interior of these display aircraft have a very distinctive sort of like little bit of damp, but leather and fabric. Depends on the materials that they used as well, of course, but an engineering workshop where it's purely engines and components being worked on. That's the kind of place that you know, you can always judge how breezy it is based on the how much the aircraft are crabbing, and as you can quite clearly see there, there's a whole lot of crabbing going on. Shane da Costa, Francis Waite. We have Musa and Samba here in the Northern Territories. Wow. Phil Filkins, good morning. 2 days on the bounce yet. Well, we did promise. Well, did promise, but did say. Delta 330, 200 possibly. Big old undercarriage on the way. Wow, heavy, man. That was nice. Got a replay of that, GP. Or have we did I leave that too late? So you're checking VAR right now, are you, Jilly? Glitter my butter. Imagine using Concorde for storage. That's like using Usain Bolt as a paperweight. It's still a shame. You see that yellow access steps there? Those access steps have been there for so long. Now, as the CEO of whoever it is, be it British Airways or British Airports or Heathrow Airport, whatever. Being the CEO, are you telling me that you don't drive past and see those steps there in front of Concorde and speak to your engineering team and say, oi, whoever put those steps there, can you get them to take it back? Because we can't see Concorde clearly. And, you know, I'd just be all over stuff like that. I'd very rarely be in my office if I was a CEO of an airport. Be cobwebs and everything in there. A little bit, wow, see the rebound on that, man. Oh, GP, that's the one you really want to do. Yeah, do the rebound on that American jet, because wow, it was a sort of like flared it into the ground. It was a little bit too late for the flare, if you see what I mean. And it looked very. I'm gonna watch this replay back. Stand by. Oh, yeah. I said I'm going to watch this replay back. Stand by. Did it so well yesterday, Jilly. Wow, that was heavy, man. That was way before the aiming point. He walloped that one down, I tell you. Just waking the passengers up. VAR confirms high smooshage. Hello? You there? $350 on the crab. You got Turkish lined up, did you say? Okay, stand by. Yeah, cool. I mean, look how far down the runway this guy is. Right on, well, actually after the aiming point. But take a look at this 777 that came in just before this Virgin jet, folks. Have a look at this, Run VTGP. That was heavy, man. It's definitely heavy. Early and heavy. VAR confirms Turkish. Bosh. Mark Smarts. Pleasure of working airside at Heathrow whilst Concorde was in service. Wow. A mesmerising aircraft in every way, yes. see, folks, we are in a crosswind element right now. Maybe that's southwesterly, I don't know, but most definitely, yeah, that's southwesterly, isn't it? But it's a decent crosswind speed. Say it's about 15 to 20 probably, gusting 30 plus. In Provorel, I'm flying back from Turkey on that flight in a few weeks. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do better than that, mate. Francis, wait. Two BA380s literally following each other by the looks of it, folks. Jump on your flight radar 24 now. Let's just have a quick look and see what we got. Wow. Yeah, they're literally doing a okay, so that guy's doing the standard sort of like dirty girl, this 350, man. Just goes to show the amount of coke that gets pumped out of those engines, man. The underside of that wing was filthy dirty. Very nicely done, those, sir or madam. And so we got the Dallas from Dallas, BA192, looks to be now coming out of the biggin hold and lining up. And also the other one behind it, the Washington BA292, following that aircraft. So yeah, that's a pretty standard sort of like, now I know what the procedure is, I can say it. Whereas before I got a little bit, where's he going? Is he heading over to there? What's he doing? Calm down, son, calm down. Crowley. Bern, good day to you as a brand new member on Big Jet TV. I'm not sure if I pronounced your surname right, but good day to you, Bern, and a very warm welcome. Francis Waite has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Francis. She's only just become a member, hasn't she? Bosh! Wow! Nice! VAR check, GP. Virtual aviation replay. Peter Rome, yes, I did hear about the clown who opened the emergency door on the Jetstar flight in Melbourne. Yeah, let's have a look back at that 777 very quickly, GP, before the next one comes in. Okay, go for it. Got it sussed now, mate. Got it sussed now. timing, isn't it? Oh, look at him, look, he's standing up with a big stretch. He stretches a little pony and look at your long legs, look at them. Yes. Stu and the crew, undercarriage check. Yeah, yeah, crazy that fella who opened the emergency door on the wing of the Jetstar Dreamliner, ran out and then ran out on the wing and then climbed down or something like that. Did that activate the slide, the overwing slide as well, when he pushed that emergency exit door? Because obviously it's not a standard door, it's an emergency exit door. There's quite a few procedures that you have to go through to remove that exit door, and whether the guy is just one of those crazy people who just decided to do it, I don't know what the whole story behind it is, but whatever it is, it's obviously, you know, that means that aircraft's got to go back into the workshop, have that slide refitted, or actually, to be honest with you, I think when a slide is activated, it actually has to be sent back to the maintenance section, which then sort of like, it's a bit like a parachute, where it has to be carefully folded and refitted back into the aircraft, because it blows up. Oh, where's your wheel gone, mate? He's lost the rest of his bike, look. Bless him. He's here. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Looks a little bit difficult, that. I'm sort of like, you know, would you get a bit fed up with all that balancing and stuff with you? What's his other arm doing? He hasn't got any handlebars. Flipping heck, mate, I've never seen anything like it in me life. It's not a Deliveroo, I don't think so, no, but I mean, mate, really. Oh, there's a geezer behind it. He's the one that, oh, he's in the back wheel, he's on the back wheel, and the bloke's on the front wheel. The bleeding thing's just collapsed, isn't it? He says, stop! It's brilliant. Geezer's filming, man. Wow. A little bit sketchy. So Geezer was on his. I mean, I think the fella on the back bike was a little bit more a little bit more stable and in control compared to the fella on the at the front. The other fellow at the front was like, you know, I mean, obviously it involves a serious amount of weight. It's like a giant, what do they call them? You know, what the clowns or in the fair they used to ride around, a mono wheel or whatever. Unicycle, yeah. Yeah, Matt, first for me and all. 2 out, 380s. Neil saying, thank you, Neil. Oh, easy. It's a bit blowy down there, son. Oh, look at your hair. Should be in an advert. Because I'm worth it. Tasty now, mate, I tell you. Just only a little bit, but like I said, if it gets up above a certain speed, I'm going to have to go down to my normal height on the van, because you know, right. Oh, sound okay, GP? Audio okay? Yeah. Bombay John. Circus must be in town. Big old sideways. It's a big wing, it's a big tail, it's a big body. It's a high-sided vehicle of the skies. Look at those outboard ailerons, man. Playing a tune. Oh, gonna nail this one. Yes, tippy toes. Oh, it's cold, it's cold. Ah, oh, there we go. There we go. Wow. Beautifully done, man. Lovely descent pattern on that. Aaron Thomas, that was the one from DFW. Thank you. There's the other one. Well, the other one's right behind him. Let's see if the one behind him can do any better. Every chance that the pilots on that aircraft have type rated from the A3, the smaller single aisle A330, A320, even A319. Neil P. Dalgo. Thank you, HGC. Margaret Dawson, thank you, Margaret, gifted a membership. It's still nice, man. Still very nicely done. Not quite as long as the other one, but still very smooth in the touchdown stakes. I'd probably give it to the first one if I had to. Was a decent landing. As far as these big old lumps go, but I think the first one was definitely. Can we? Danny Maguire has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Danny. Should we do both, Jilly? Should we do number one and number two? Oh, okay, okay. So you got the first one. Oh, you got the second one. Okay. Yeah. No, mate, you need to wake up and start believing yourself rather than what other people you're reading on other channels, mate. You're the one who needs help, fella. You know. Stop reading all the silly stuff and get with the program and get with the facts. Actually, you know what? This rain has just not happened, has it really? So I could... Yeah. You've been too brainwashed, mate. You've been brainwashed by numbskulls. Yeah, you need to believe believe what the real people say, what the real scientists, not fake scientists, not, say it, man, Dad. People who pretend that they know what they're talking about when they clearly do not. It's condensation. Whoa, easy, there we go. Oh, mate, we gotta go bring VAR on that one, Chippy. Gotta go VAR on that one. No, we don't need a springy sound effect. We've got a sound effect. We've got a whoosh sound effect, which Jilly added yesterday, which is quite nice. I like it, Jilly. I know what you're talking about now. It sounds good. Yeah. Wow, look at that wing flapping away, man. Whoa, lots of movement going on there, man. Big swing on touchdown, big kick of rudder. That was pretty awesome, man. Andy Park. Welcome back, Andy. We've got Belgium as a returning member, and I think I missed Ramon van Marwijk. Raymond, sorry, possibly. A very warm welcome to you as a brand new member. Yes, glitter my butter, you're right. Brian Stewart, flapper on, flapping away. Yeah, it's great on the Boeing jets because you see that flapper on moving along with the outboard aileron. But yeah, great to see. Oh yes. Oh, got to give Jeremy Vine. That's a challenge and a half in it. I'd love to see Jeremy Vine trying to master one of those, because that is a skill. That is a proper skill. That is proper balance, man. Your core balance is, he'd probably turn it down, I'd imagine. I can't imagine he'd be like, right, let's have a go. He's not at the right age. You've got to be sort of like quite young and fit and have a very strong core to do that. Otherwise, you're going to look like Alf Garnett for the rest of your life when you get off it. Very interesting. Pilot H sending us an email about bobbing, which is Boeing, which is where the elevators are used, where they're up and down, which you see sometimes once they touch the main gear down, they'll bring the front end down very softly by sort of like maintaining an upward angle on the elevators, but not massive so that the front end stays up, but it's just controlling the rate that the front end comes down. But he is saying that apparently it's Boeing do not certify it, or it's not something that Boeing approve of. So we might see it, but you know, we do. I tell you where we did see it was on that 777, the whoa stop it one. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it come up. Thanks for the contact, Captain. Is it Captain H or Captain H? Danny Maguire will have to see. The van's in for an MOT tomorrow, so wasn't planning. Because you do see there's a bit of bobbing going on there, but you know, it's not, you've got to obviously maintain your descent, and obviously that involves elevator control as well as everything else, but you know, when that yoke is in your hands, you're sort of like left, right, up, down, you know, there's all sorts of things going on, but I know what he's talking about, like, you know, excessive bobbing, as in like, you know, like hard up elevator almost, as opposed to just little tiny incremental movements of it. And especially once the main landing gear has touched down, then it's a case of sort of like, you know, instead of letting the front end just drop and hit the deck, you kind of want to smooth out the drop of the front end onto runway. Big old crap coming on this 777-300, man. Could get a bit of downwash from this one. Now you see elevators, look, see the elevators in the up position, just to smooth out that descent speed of the front end. Excessive bobbing sounds like a Halloween issue to Steve and the crew, Stu and the crew, sorry. Robert D, 3 heavies on finals. Andy Park, $1.99 a month, great value for money compared to others. Oh, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have read that out. That's a bit more, yeah. But sometimes it is a fact, though. Danny McGuire, Steve Batty. It was a dirty jet, wasn't it?
Avro Arrow. Scott Hetherington, when the vehicle reaches 40 years old, you don't have to do the MOT anymore. Well, yeah, that's true, but this isn't 40 years old, this old truck. 2017 she was born, well actually registered I should say. Probably born in 2015. They do sit around in yards for long times. Although mine was quite a rare truck, it has to be said, automatic. Clipwing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You got it. That was pretty damn smooth. Dan, that United jet in from Washington. Craig Jones, how often do they clean the planes? Well, generally, they don't pull them off the flight line just for a clean. They'll normally clean them whilst they are in maintenance. Or it looks like there's quite a few of the de-icing trucks over there. I think they were going through some de-icing training this morning. Where's this 350 from then, folks? Denver, Colorado. Shane DaCosta, thank you. Delivered January this year, this 350. Yeah, sometimes, big correction there, man, big correction. And then sometimes you're into that oversteer moment. Bosh! Nice! Drop it like it's hot. Got a bit of, as soon as I put my bleeding mic back on the blah blah, it started drizzling, mizzling, should I say. So shall we therefore in that case bring the microphone. There is autopilot landings. Autopilot landing isn't anything new. It's something that's done very frequently. Had a guy in here earlier on saying that for 30 years he flew and everything was an auto land. Blimey. Still the best looking aircraft out there, Red 5 saying. Yeah, it's a good looking jetliner, don't get me wrong, but I love the 777, man. I love it. Such a shame that more issues for Boeing with their 777-9. Such a shame. It's not their fault, it's the manufacturers of that particular component there. Boeing's fault per se. Because you know that they've probably been using the manufacturers of that specific has it okay, well I need to therefore consider getting on the base on getting yeah, Dorset's a long way down, mate. That's a long way down. So anything coming this way from Dorset is going to be an hour at least, I would have thought. But hey, you never know if the winds are at 30-40 mile an hour, then
There's every chance. So I'm wondering whether it's worth me sort of like preparing myself for the onslaught and getting the getting down. Get down, get down, get down. Michael K. Professor, morning all. Love the international shows, but nothing beats Heathrow. Lots of people say that, you know. Lots of people say that. In the world, it would have to be here, wouldn't it? Yeah. Especially with all the positions that we've got around there. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty heavy, man. Aidan Campbell, Virgin 350 1000 from Orlando, 53 minutes out. You're a mad dog, baby, and I just want you around. Do, 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 do. Right now, do we consider Lady Sharon, sorry, down in Dorset. Yeah, Dorset Aviator, we're talking about Dorset because the winds have apparently just picked up something crazy down there. At least that's what somebody from Dorset has told us. Thank you very much. Icy Sam. I passed what I needed to get into my course at college, which I'm happy about. That's fantastic, Icy Sam. Good for you, mate. And what is it that you want to get into? What is the end game? Is it the aviation sector? Nate Ford, Ken Goodman, Steve Batty. Now you see the engine nacelle on his number 2 engine there. This isn't the one with that, oh no, patchwork of nacelles, is it? I just got a, A220. F1s. Easy. Bonator douche. Lady Sharon haven't left work yet. I guess I'll find out in 10 minutes how windy it is. HGC Icy Sam. My course at college is engineering and I want to hopefully be a pilot for BA, but it doesn't work out. If that doesn't work out, it will be an aircraft engineer. Icy Sam, that is, yeah. I mean, either or. Most definitely engineering would be a great. Oh yeah. Going into work every day and working on different, parts of the engines, or specialist in certain areas in the combustion chamber maybe, or just or an aircraft engineer in general, just repairing aircraft in the hangars, whatever it might be. A little bit of on-wing maintenance with engines, but depends on how far you want to delve into it, whether you want to work on engines or whether you want to be just a
well, I say juster, whether you want to be an engineer working on aircraft in general. I personally would like to do the sort of like on-wing engine stuff, and that way you get involved with you know, doing live engine tests, engine runs, and all that kind of stuff. And the smell, the odour of kerosene on your overalls. Just sleep in your overalls. Diesel 13 BA 777 from Atlanta on approach. ATRs are the best to watch landing in high winds. A bit flimsy, aren't they? Although we have caught one earlier and we seem to do very well indeed. Or she, or they, or it. Steve Batty, it was a long wheelie for the AIRBUS, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go, you see, that late float, although it's only sort of like 6 inches off the ground. Nick maybe missed my question earlier on about that workshop over there, which is the old Trident workshops, probably Vanguards as well before that. Aidan Campbell, Boeing 777-200 from Nashville, 6 minutes out. Navy Man 76, just noticed his red star. Awesome, Navy Man, that's brilliant. Thank you for your support. Thank you to all our members for your wonderful support. BEA Retro livery, 10 minutes out, Matt saying thank you, Matt. Is the one from Nashville. That was BA 319 from, oh, this is Atlanta. This one's in from Atlanta, 777-200. Is this a clip wing or is it a long range? Or Stu and the Cruise gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Stu. It's a 200ER. Okay, so she'll have the raked wingtip. There's a bit of gusty wind coming right now. Look at the wings flexing away, man. She ain't got no wingtips, man. She ain't got no wingtips. She's got wingtips, but no extended or raked wingtips of any type. Wow, look at that. The Toon Review has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Toon Review. Tony McCall, BA don't have any non-ER 777-200s left. Oh, hey, didn't you say that was an ER, Gilly? Oh, non-200 ERs left. Okay, they don't have any non-200. So they're all 200 ERs, are they? But don't some of them have a raked tip on them and some of them don't? Or is that just me not really paying much attention? H-Man is a brand new member. Welcome, H-Man. Flying above the streets and houses, protecting our world. H-Man. Shaped like an H. An H as well, not H. $767. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's 320. Yeah, sorry. Hung my head in shame there. From a distance. Sneeze! Oh! Bloody hell! Panning and sneezing. It's quite a defined art, that, you know. Rascas. Oh, okay. Only the long range have the rake tip. Okay, and all the freighters as well. All the 200 freighters have a rake tip. So long range have the rake tip. So I could have sworn I've seen BA 777-200s with a raked tip. So obviously not. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. G-Ham and Lupin. Proper dad sneeze. Thank you. TAP are, in terms of long haul and domestic and short haul, I think TAP are one of the youngest fleet in the world. We're talking about an airline that flies long haul jets, all their A339s. I think they're not the airline with the most A339s, but certainly there was somebody else that beat them, wasn't it? Wasn't it Delta who's got more A339s than hard-working cleaners, man. Hard-working cleaners. And we rely on them for our aircraft to be nice and clean. You board it. 777-300 and LR, ER and LR, different wingtips. Yes, and M&M. Yes, I'm aware of that. That's what I'm saying. The LR has the raked wingtip. Whereas the ER just has what I call the clipped wingtip. I could have sworn that I've seen, like I said, 777-200s in the BA fleet with raked tips. So have they disposed of all their LRs then, perhaps? Oh, that's nice from a non-member. For the past 6 years, every time I get a flight, I make a point of buying the cabin crew a tin of biscuits or chocolates from duty free because they rarely get thanked by us economy class customers. Isn't that nice? So this is a 200, isn't it?
Or is it 300? It must be a 300. She's got ratings on it. No, it's a 200. Sometimes from the front angle. Oh, I thought I was going to go around them. Big burst of power then, man. Wow. I don't know if you heard that. Just, it's incredible that the sort of lag that they get when they power up the engines. It's not immediate, you see. That's the thing with these aircraft, is every command that you give always has a certain amount of lag to it. Marty Manx jet. My mate is the first officer on the inbound Loganair Isle of Man to Heathrow LM675 due in about 50 minutes time. Keep an eye out on that one. Is that an ATR? Swifto, welcome as a brand new member. Welcome, sir. Swifto, Wobbly Bosch, Stu and the crew. Francis Waite. Yeah, this is unmistakably Air Canada. That beautiful banding livery. Bruising full screen there. Wow, it's just great to see that sequence in it. Those sort of like speed brakes just fluttering, waiting for their command, and then bang, up they come as ground spoilers. Shane DeCosta, Canadian bandit. Aidan Campbell's Airbus switched to a new XWB design in 2006, powered by Rolls-Royce XWB turbofan. Airbus switched to a new. Okay, that's the A350, I'm guessing, is what we're talking about there. Clear the runway. 332 possibly? No, this is a 9, isn't it? This is a Neo. Flown on this. Very tippy toe. Welcome to all new subscribers, by the way, folks. Hope you're doing well. Quite a lot of new subscribers today. Wonderful to see you all. Hope you're doing well. You're watching Big Jet TV. We are live twice weekly, once on Wednesdays. What are you doing today then? We come out, especially when the conditions are a little bit favourable for crosswind landings, but normally Wednesdays and Sundays are our standard operating schedule. But we also go overseas internationally with our members, European members. We head overseas. Well, all our members, we head over to Europe once a month. And then once a month we also head overseas internationally with our first class and super class members, although the premium members do get to watch those shows a week afterwards. And now we're going to start running short blasts as well of highlight reels on international shows. So welcome new members and new subscribers. Okay, we have just heard that apparently, officially, Storm Lillian has been named by the Met Office for high winds and rain tomorrow morning. Well, tonight and tomorrow morning, isn't it? So, well, we'll have to see how long that runs through till on Friday. But if it gets gnarly, folks, we'll try and get out there in it. Bombardier Challenger 300 showing on Flight Radar 24, showing without any information on it, headed towards Heathrow. Shane DeCosta saying thank you. Aidan Campbell, Beverly George. Casey Rally and Planes, not sure which runway, but I always wonder if you were filming on the day the BA 777 crashed. No, I wasn't. That's before the days of I think that was even before the days of YouTube, wasn't it? That 777 that just made it over the fence. Kaylee, giving a shout out to the lovely person who gifted the membership. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely day. There we go. Steffi, Quinn, Peter Rome. Wind warnings look to be far over the north of England. Yeah, Johan. Yeah, the warnings, but you know, the tail end of it might hit us. Well, I'll believe it when I see it, because this morning it was supposed to be gnarly as hell, and it hasn't really transpired, has it? So we might have another go tomorrow, folks. I've got to take the van in for an MOT tomorrow and new hub bearings as well. Jilly's got an appointment at midday, so it might. We'll just have to see. Obviously, you take preference over everything, folks. So we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow morning. Just Game Simulation, you can hit, if you want to become a member, you can just hit the $sign on your page, I think it is. It's just a $sign. Right, well, what are we going to do then? Because, you know, it's still a little bit sketch. Bosh! Wow. Drop it like it's hot. MOT is a Ministry of Transport. It's an annual check that you have to have on your motor vehicle once it reaches the age of 4, I think it is. So yeah, the van's been around since 2017. So she goes through an annual. It's a bit like a maintenance check on an aircraft, isn't it? You know, they go through a preset checklist on your vehicle, namely your struts and your suspension and track rods, all that kind of stuff. It's Bombardier. What's this here? Or is this the IOM? Mind you, they don't fly there. Into the I don't know, do they? No, this is a little Bombardier private jet, isn't it? Matte BEA retro jet, 6 minutes out. Look at this little fella. Maybe from Farnborough or something like that. JGQ. Bit twitchy. Little bit twitchy. Oh, nice. Oh, look at these little ground spoilers, look. Just as well you can fool. EK31 ETA 1600. Yeah. Don't think we're going to be around then, Aidan. It's only 11:13. So, yep. Maybe just give it another try tomorrow morning, Jilly. It's another 5 a.m. alarm call. You know, it is what it is. Do it for the crew. Is what it is. Kieran Cox is a brand spanking new member. Welcome, Kieran. Great to see you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I don't think you're going to regret becoming a member. I don't think anybody ever does, because we look after you, man. We spoil you. We take you overseas internationally. Next week we're going to be on a mystery show, international mystery show, which is only the second time we've done this. But yeah, you'll be joining us, all first class and super class members. And like I say, all of the premium members will also get to see that 1 week after it has aired to the first class and super class network. Gary Ellum is a brand new premium member. Welcome, Gary. Great to see you. And of course, all of the new members joining now will have full access to all of our videos, all of our live shows from as recently as Rome, in last week's show in Rome. Is that's being released today? Oh no, it was everybody anyway, wasn't it? Rome. Sorry. Roll up for the mystery tour. Brian Stewart, got to go to work. Thanks for the morning. Wake me up. See you later, Brian. Thank you. Brian in Northern Ireland enjoys spotting with this channel. You've improved my aircraft knowledge 100%, Brian. Wow. Well, it's not just me, Brian. It's a lot of other people as well. But thank you. Your explanations of aircraft, flaps, engines, and heaps more stuff. Big Jet TV is. But thank you, Brian. I learn a lot of stuff. I do a lot of research. I get a lot of stuff wrong as well, of course. We've got great, knowledgeable people on the channel. But I appreciate it when I'm appreciated in terms of what knowledge I do have. Self-taught, most of it. Ooh, easy. Of course, my old man was a pilot back in the day. Flew the Constellations, DC-8s, Bristol Britannias, 747 100s, the classics, DC-8 54, I think I might have mentioned that, as a freight dog. And I was lucky enough to fly with him a number of times on his DC-8 freighter. What great fun that was. I'm glad I was old enough to sort of appreciate it and carry it with me throughout my life, especially flying with him on his Bristol Britannia, British Eagle Britannia, from London Gatwick to, I think it was Luton one night. Steward and crew, floaty Bosch, Ian Campbell. Nick Faison, great community, thanks mate. Well, you know, it does humble me when I have, especially the more mature people come up to me who have obviously great knowledge and experience and heritage in the aviation sector, where they come up and say how much they appreciate what we do, and it really does humble me, because I know I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes and people kind of like that, but you know, from a serious note, I love engineering, technology, aircraft, you know, aviation, every aspect of aviation. I absolutely, you know, can't get enough of it, as a few people have experienced when I don't stop talking about planes. In fact, we even do a t-shirt which says, what does it say? Warning, may suddenly start talking about planes, or something like that. Here, Morris, 777 lead. Oh yeah. Back set down first, very quickly followed by the front set. Oh! Nice. Peter Room likes a rant, just likes me shouting, doesn't he? I tell you what though, we were watching. What were we watching the other day? It was the front end of of the lockdown shows. I think we should definitely go and grab those, because you know, there was regular rants on those shows. There'll be some people who won't appreciate it, but I think in general, we've got Adventures with Mark returning. Welcome back, Mark. Hope you're having good adventures out there. BA. Oh, smooth. BEA. What a great livery that is. Peter Room, how good they were. They kept him sane. I think, to be honest with you, Peter, it kept us all sane, didn't it? If it hadn't been for... I don't know what I would have done as a single person you know, living on my own. What I would have done during COVID if it hadn't have been for you lot getting involved and for us having our daily shows. It was, you know, I think we saved each other's bleeding bacon, didn't we? Moisture everywhere I look around. Moisture every sight and every sound. Stop it. Nick Fazy, this is a great way to end my block of 4 days off before next block of 4 in the power plant, keeping the fleet flying. Good for you, Fazy, Nick, mate. I'm still going to ask you again, is it in that block there? Is that where your power plant block is? And what he means by that is engineering on engines, I'm guessing. Good for you, mate. Yeah, I'm jealous. I mean, can I not sort of like come down there for a day in the life of Nick Fazy and the Engineers? It's a good name for a band, isn't it? Nick Fazy and the Engineers. Big vortex, big downwash. Whoa, went for the flare, kind of missed it. Wow, all over the gaff. Easy, son. I mean, obviously, it was no sweat, you know. He'd probably say, what are you talking about, mate? But, you know, it was a little bit sort of like flared it, drilled it, sort of like straightened it up, pulled it straight eventually. Perfect example of a great save, or as I call it in golfing terms, a scramble. Yes, the Halloween show with me dressed as Frankenstein. Bear in mind that I didn't apply all of that stuff here in the paddock. I actually did it at home. Took me quite some time to do, and I had to drive from my house to the paddock looking like Frankenstein. I did get some very peculiar looks, I tell you. I said Halloween, didn't I? Well, I know, but even so, man, you don't expect to see Frankenstein driving down the road, do you? Wow, nailed it on the left side. Really? It's the end of October, for crying out loud. Why would there be Halloween stuff in the stores? Oh, mate. Really? Takes all the fun out of it, man. No, mate. They're all just battling against each other too. We got it first, la-di-da. It's like, mate, really? You know. It's not the same anymore, is it? Not the same anymore. Before or after you dressed up? Got an old jacket from the thrift, from the thingy store, from the Help the Aged. Ripped it up. Went full 9 yards on the old Frankie costume. I haven't got a picture of it. It's on the profile. We got a picture of it anyway, Jenny. Yeah. Yes. A little bit of power to get her across the line there, man. Might have unstabilized her a little bit, but pulled it back beautifully, man. Can you put it up, Julie, as an image? No. No, all you have to do is go to edit and it should say, hold on a minute. No, I'll find it. Stand by. No. No, don't do that. I'll well, with the 13 on it. Okay, hold on a minute. Just let me have a look, see if I can find it. Okay, let me wait until I'm on the chat. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, there's a Dreamliner behind me. Wait a minute, don't put it up yet. Just tell me when you're ready. Oh, I was thought it was just like a big overlay, as big as you can. Yeah. After this Dreamliner's touchdown, stand by. Yeah. Okay, what Jilly's about to put up, folks, is my costume. You'd have to watch the show to fully appreciate it. But yeah, it was all. I had to have an argument with myself, or a discussion with myself. People honestly thought that I had somebody else in the field with me. This is the image. This is the image, man. This is the image. Okay, stand by. Julie's just centralising it. Yeah, that was interesting. Single reverser, John saying. Yeah, go for it. Brilliant. Bleeding idiot. So what was the we saw one reverser deployed on the Virgin jet. Was that on the, it must have been on a set of Trents, because otherwise how would you have seen it? I missed that. Oh, hello! Nicely done, man. 2P, stand by for VAR. Let's watch that one back. Go for it as soon as you want. Oh, okay. The Elvis picture. That was me getting ready for Memphis, wasn't it? Okay, stand by. Stand by, not yet, not yet. Just in case. Oh yeah, the other Halloween show with Michael, wasn't it? On top of the Hyatt. Before they went all weird.
Okay, go replay, GP. I do like that wish, mate. I do like that wish. Oh, there it is. Wow, how cool is that? I'm surprised actually. Oh, now this is a 767. Wave riding Francis. Now look at the speed brakes on the wings working with the other flight surfaces. See them ever so slightly, and then as soon as they touch down, bang, up come the boards. Here we go, wait, you've got to wait till all the weight's on the wheels, then bang, up they come. So it won't deploy the spoilers unless all wheels are on the ground. Or should I say, well, at least all wheels, or both sides, should I say. So interesting that Virgin Jet, it was the Trent 7s with the door hinge, the hinge door reverser mechanism rather than the slider mechanism, and people noticing, obviously the engineer, the flight engineers will be made aware of that, because I'd imagine that comes up on the flight panel, doesn't it? Andy Stratford's a brand new member. Welcome, Andy. Yeah, because obviously it will show that they deployed. They didn't deploy. That only one set of reversers deployed. So they would have had to applied probably a little bit more brake action. Okay. Yeah, it's early in the morning then. Right, folks. Well, I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna what? Film an A380. Nobody told me. Oh man, those 380 pilots today are really greasing it, man. All three BA Jet 380s that we've seen touchdown today, beautiful smooth touchdowns. In fact, that's worthy of a post, isn't it? Right. Okay. So folks, plan is tomorrow, let me just jump down here and hello! So the plan is that tomorrow we may be back tomorrow morning again, early doors if you fancy it. It's going to be a bit wetter tomorrow, but you know, we're always protected and ready for it. I've even got my wet proofs on that. We will we'll be back probably tomorrow morning if we're not, but we'll let you know either way. Look out on your phones for any updates or posts or announcements, anything. Just keep an eye out. Stop it. Okay. get this Dreamliner and then
one more for the road. See that last second of, I love it, I love it, I love that. Of course, on the aeroplane you feel an all of a sudden a very sudden drop. Right folks, look after yourselves, maybe see you tomorrow morning. It's more likely than unlikely, but yeah. We'll see you then. I need to pop down to Alfred's and tell them about my van. Yep.